10 millimeter, 40 short and weak, 40 Smith & Wesson. Which one's better? Today we're gonna find out. I'm Cal, and you're watching Hunt in God's Country. So today we're going to be using a G29 chambered in 10 millimeter Glock and a G23 Glock chambered in 40 caliber. The G23 40 cal has a 4.02 inch barrel. The G23 10 millimeter has a 3.78 inch barrel, so they're really close. For today's video, we're using 180 grain jacketed hollow point defense line ammunition. Defense line ammunition brand. We're going to be using the exact same ammo through both guns to give you the most accurate comparison we possibly can. So we're shooting 180 grain 40 cal and 10 millimeter hollow points. So today I am going to test if the FBI was right, because between you and me, I don't know if they're ever right. But we're going to test that today. 10 millimeter versus 40 cal. We're going to do a recoil test comparison, and we're going to do a shot on target comparison and see if the 40 cal actually makes any difference, if it's actually any easier than the 10 mil. Let's find out. I'm going to start with 5 shots of the 40 cal. We're going to do a quick recoil comparison here between the 40 cal and the 10 mil. Okay, now I'm going to do a recoil comparison with the 10 mil. Okay, now we're going to do a shot on target comparison, starting with the 40 cal, 5 rounds of 180 grain jacketed hollow point. I guess I have to rack it first. Well, I missed the target, but you can see the getting back on target. That's what we're checking here. On to the 10 mil. Now for the shot on target with a 10 millimeter, 5 rounds, 180 grain jacketed hollow point. I don't know. Personally, I like the 10 mil, but I like recoil. So you guys tell me in the comments down below which one's better, or if it even makes a difference between the 40 cal and the 10 mil. The 10 mil does have a good recoil, a little bit of a punch. But I mean, 40 cal's got a little bit too. I don't know. Talk about it in the comments down below. Man, I really do love the 10 millimeter round, but you know what else I love? You subscribing to Hunt in God's Country, and clicking the notification bell, and watching all of my videos, and sharing all of my videos, and telling all your friends to subscribe and watch my videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. So the 10 millimeter was originally produced for the FBI because the FBI decided that the 9 millimeter was not efficient enough in stopping their targets. They had to use more than one round, and they didn't want to do that. So they made the 10 millimeter to stop the target, because 10 mil is a lot of power. It is considered a magnum round. However, the 10 millimeter was so much power that they had to change that. It was too difficult for women or smaller people in the field to be using. It is just too much recoil and power for them. So they made the 40 caliber, 40 short and weak we call it, because it's a shorter casing, a little less pressure, a little less powder in it, So they're the same bullet, same size bullet. It's just a different casing, and the 40 cal has just a little less pressure to make it more manageable in the field. The 40 cal is still a lot more than a 9 mil in terms of power, and a little less than the 10 mil to make it more manageable. So there's a short history lesson on the 40 caliber, how it came to be. Little 10 mil, 40 short and weak. Okay, we're gonna try some dimensional lumber. This is a 2x6, two of them thick. Let's see what the 40 cal does. Now, what did I do?
That's the second one. It
Did
went through there,
Okay, my shot was kind of far left, but it still hit it.
through there, and then through here.
What's the backside? What's the exit? Oh, okay. So it split the wood. Still went clean through both of them. Didn't even care. 180 grain hollow point. Went through 4 inches of wood. Let's try the 10 mil. All right, we have the G29 10 millimeter next against the dimensional lumber 2x. Pretty good shot. Let's go see what we did. Went clean through the first one. It didn't care. The second one, went in there and split the whole thing. Pretty much did the same as the 40 cal. Oh, there's our slug. I wonder if the 40 cal got stuck in the other board. It probably did. That doesn't even look like it's damaged. Hang on, guys. Let me dig this out of here if I can. Check that out. 10 millimeter, 180 grain hollow point. It's still hollow. It's just full of wood now.
It didn't expand at all.
Not really. Well, it pretty much did the same as the 40 cal. Let's move on. So we're going to try some ice blocks now, starting with the 40 cal. Oh, I don't think it was fully frozen. There's a lot of water in there still, but let's see what the slow-mo looks like. It appears I shot low, but there's your ice block. Oh my goodness, that was right along the bottom. Well, I only made one of these, so I can't really redo it. I guess on to the 10 mil. Woo! That did a lot more. $10 millimeter did a lot more than the 40. It's probably a better shot. Let's go check. Oh. So this was a lot better shot than the 40. That was pretty much centered. The exit hole just blew this thing right apart. And look, there's hardly any ice left. This is all from the 40 cal here. This is the 10 mil. I mean, yeah, it was a better shot placement, but the 10 mil apparently has a lot more power. On to the next one. Okay, we saw what the solid water will do. Ice, as it's commonly known. Now let's shoot some regular liquid water. 40 cal. Wow. I blew his head right off. Well, the shot was a little high, but look at that. Split the thing right open. It even split the bottom out. That, I'd say that's more than sufficient for self-defense. Now let's try the 10 millimeter. Okay, on to the 10 millimeter versus water jug. It looks like it did about the same as the 40. Let's go check. Well, again, that was a kind of a better shot, more centered. That's the exit hole. Did all that. Did not blow out the bottom. What? There's no way the 40 cal won this round. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if you think the 40 did better than the 10mm against the water jugs. On to the next one. Now for the grand finale, the big bad and the ugly. Cinder block versus 40 caliber. It split it straight in half. Let's get a closer look. That's why it split it like that. That shot was a little on the edge, but that's the only cinder block I got, so I can't do it again. But that's 40 cal versus cinder block. I'm sure the bullet disintegrated upon hitting it for hollow points. Well, that's
over there on the stack with the removable pieces.
Our mountain of cinder. That's what a 40 cal does to a cinder block. On to the 10 mil. The big bad and ugly cinder block versus the 10mm. 180 grain jacketed hollow point.
Hit it right on the bridge bone.
I did that twice now. Well, I hit it twice in the bottom rib and the top rib of the cinder block. Let's see if I can hit the middle, hopefully. I really want it to break. 10mm. I guess I'm just destined not to break this cinder block because somehow I hit the top off of it. Let's go look at it. Look at it anyway. My first shot was there. It hit that rib piece of the cinder block, so it did nothing. Second shot was there. Also hit the rib thing and did nothing. And my last shot was wherever this piece was. Somewhere around there. Or was it the top? Was it here or was it there? Where'd this come from? Oh yeah. Looks like it was there. Looks like that was my last shot and I took that off. So, cinder blocks are pretty tough, but, holy cow. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is a 10mm flattened right out from hitting that. Just flattened itself right out. So I don't want to say that the 40 cal won just because it hit better, because that's what the 10mm, that's where I hit. I think if I hit here, it probably would have done the same as the 40 cal. So I'm not quite sure, honestly, if the 40 cal or the 10mm are much different. The 10mm does have a little more punch. It's a magnum round than the 40 cal. Does not have that extra punch. That's the reason the 40 cal exists. But I think the only reason the 10mm did not show up today is because of poor shot placement, which does matter. I mean, if you're going to use it for a defense, you know, shot placement matters. But with a 10mm, I feel like it has enough punch. It might not matter entirely where you hit the target. It'll probably still stop. But let me know in the comments down below what you think is better, 40 cal or 10mm. If they're even any different. I mean, they're pretty much the same thing. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, shoot straight, and keep the fire going. Well, I only have 2 rounds left of each caliber, so let's finish them. Well, that wasn't as fun as I had hoped. I was expecting more rounds to be in there. Shoot straight, keep the fire going. Thanks for watching.